Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome, YouTube. We miss you guys. Come on in. Share this with a few friends. Damn, that iPhone look worse every time. Oh, what it do, baby?
What's going on, guys?
Tell the people to come on in and see what
Happy Hump Day.
that it is. Hump it up.
Happy Hump Day. I hope y'all getting hump tonight. Because I'm not. I'm going home after this. By my lonesome. By my lonesome.
Happy Hump Day.
Yes, ma'am. Happy Hump Day. Oh my God, my hands is ashy. You got lotion in here? Wow. If y'all see my hands, just mind your motherfucking business, okay? It was cold as hell today outside, and I just washed these dishes. I mean, I'm light skinned, so maybe y'all can't see it, but I can see it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, the people is joining. We love it. No shadow there.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you help me? Baby, please, can you help me?
Let me send it to the friends.
Come on in. Share this with your friends.
Send it to Kimberly.
Hey, YouTube. We in the building. Y'all know our sponsor is live and direct. Can you help me, baby? Can you help me? We gotta get the goods.
Damn, Daniel.
Well, while we wait for the people to come on in and share it with a few friends. See if I can skip.
Can you do it? Can you do it, Fred?
I'm about to break this door.
You got it. Oh, she did it. What's up? You good, gang? You could have stayed asleep, nigga. We could have made the show. Tune in. For me, we ain't new to this. We true to this. Niggas been doing this, alright? Niggas don't need no security on this bitch. Security is bad for me.
Hey, YouTube, how y'all doing?
Who else we sending this to? The gang and them.
The world.
The gang them.
Send it to the world, them.
You send it to me.
How y'all doing tonight on the feed?
This is mail.
How y'all doing on the feed? Let's make sure we send this to 1,000 friends. Cause come on in, share with a friend. I'm trying to figure out why the peeps is uninterested in relationships. So come on in, share this with a few friends.
Okay, I just sent the invite to a bunch of people.
Yes, tell them to pull up to the club. Because we live. We don't want to.
We live, baby.
That we are. That is a good man.
We live, baby.
Pull up to the pull up. Don't let nobody tell you differently.
4546.
Nah, I'm crying. Hey, Kilo for the show. Oops, these buttons is speaking their own language. Hey, y'all, pull up to the pull up. We waiting on y'all. We waiting on Charles and them. Tell
How the
Charles.
fuck your name Charles? You just one nigga.
Yo. Hey, Monty girl, pull up to the pull up.
Hey, Monty.
Damn, that made my
You look so pretty on your birthday. Hi, Mel.
What it do? What it do?
Hi,
Come
my
on
baby.
in. Come on in. Share us with a few friends. Hey, tiny girl. Come on in. Share us with a few friends. All right, what you gotta do? Yes. Hey YouTube, how y'all doing today? We on a different view. Y'all seeing us on a different camera. Pull up to the pull up. Pull up to the pull up.
Did you miss me?
Or not? What up, Naughty? What it do? What it do, Naughty?
Sending it again. Here you go, girl. Here you go, girlie. Oh, let's send it to Pat. Yeah, come on in, cousin.
Patty, Pat.
Come on in, cousin.
All right. We get a little straggler search.
So while we waiting for the stragglers, right? Which cup is mine? This one? Okay. So boom. Let me tell you the review that I got from In the Crib about
from
my crib.
Okay.
About the last episode that I was on.
All right. Let's talk about it.
They said you was bugging.
About what?
40 minutes rounds.
Oh, yo, you want to know what's funny?
They say, yo, she's bugging.
I had this conversation the other day with the person. And I was like, I asked the person, I said, yo, am I bugging? Because our rounds be like 30, 40 minutes. He said, nah. He said, let me tell you. I said, this is why I needed you in the podcast to like defend the honor. He was like, let me tell you, I feed off the woman. He said, so if I feel like if a bitch not moaning, if she not enjoying it, I'm going to give her 10, 15 minutes. He said, but if a bitch enjoying it, I'm holding out. I'm giving it my all. Every time. And it's like, this is the first, this is somebody that like has had sex with me multiple times. So I'm just like, okay, so I'm not bugging. Like, no, I'm not bugging. Like, happy cookies up.
Niggas said y'all wild. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas said y'all wild again.
They said the mic is too loud when y'all yell. Okay.
All right, relax. Sorry.
Let me pull it down.
Damn.
Yeah, let's pull it down.
We drunk already. I don't know what the fuck they put in this. She put some shit in these double XLs, y'all. So excuse us.
Shout out to double XL.
If shit gets a little interesting tonight.
Larry's on the quiet side because you know what he just did. Sleepy Hollow. Just woke up. So wait till the beast.
I'm sorry, Elon.
Wakes up.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna whisper.
Just pull it down a little more. I'm crying. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, where you at? Okay. Yeah, it should be good. So yes, pull up. But yes, I asked somebody about that because I was like, let me make sure.
I go lie. It was a couple people in my crib, right, when they had brought it up. Because it was so random when it got brought up. And it was my female cousin Elizabeth, Deja, and like a couple other people.
Right. Deja had like 15, 20. So yeah. Yeah.
So I think Deja had one of the competition. She was like, yo, the podcast is
Deja like what?
Like 9, 8 months.
So that's what she was like. She was like, yo, the podcast she was on with Brittany last week, she was bugging. She said 40-minute first rounds. Niggas.
They said one thing Larry's gonna do is sleep. I'm glad y'all
know. Yo. But yeah, that was the feedback that I got. Niggas said she bugging. I ain't go.
Yeah, I had to ask my male compadres. And they was like, no, like it's really like a different vibe when you fucking with me. Like you're not coming for a quickie. And if it is a quickie, then it's like a
it's not about it being a quickie. 40 minutes game, I'm making a nigga tap out 15 max. I ain't gonna hold you. We ain't got
a lot of people feed off of energy.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I might be the youngest person in this particular room.
She said 10 tops is crazy.
I might be the youngest person in this particular room, but I promise you,
not too much.
I am.
Okay, but you have to say that. It's not. You're not that young.
But the point that I'm getting at is, I got issues that these motherfuckers don't got. Okay, a bitch in real life got arthritis. Okay, I'm
I
not.
have neuropathy.
I'm not 40 minutes. And I don't got 40 minutes for nobody. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck you. Okay.
I probably did about 4 positions in those. No, 3.
That's fine. The position switch is cool
because that's what's needed.
40 minutes. $40.
You did it to us.
$40.
Shout out to Bailey, y'all. I need y'all to watch Bailey Out Loud on HBO Max. She just had a Tourette's moment. 40. No, I said 30 to 40. We did not say 45 minutes. What I said is, when niggas are dealing with me, the first round is usually about 30 to 40. That's what I said 2 weeks ago. Okay, just throwing that out there.
Niggas, Imani said she dropped the weight, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she gonna drop the weight. I don't got it for you. I swear. Deja said she's not. It's not happening. Damn, it's cool. We tried. Now, without further ado, we're gonna get the people a little 2 more minutes, because we've been talking out. Feel me? We're gonna get the people a little 2 more minutes to pull up.
Did y'all have a good Valentine's Day?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Woo! I started a war.
This is what Imani, we the same.
Damn, bro, I don't care what I am. My whole finna be
hurt.
All I need is 20-30-minute rounds. Nothing over 30. We can go a few rounds.
I felt that, girl.
I probably go about 2 40-minute rounds as a regular.
2 40-minute.
Like I'm gonna say 2 30-minute, because you OD with the 40. Like
40
30-minute.
You
rounds.
Understand? 40 minutes is.
I
dumb.
said 30
That's
to 40.
a whole episode of SVU, my boy.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a playlist, so I know for sure it's at least 8 songs playing on there, and it's 8 songs.
You playing old school songs too, because these
3 to 4 minutes. 3
Yeah,
to 4 minutes. 8 4 is like 28 to 30.
A song nowadays, 8 songs nowadays is about 10 minutes. Bitch.
That's sad. Yes, I was in the gym in V-Day doing hip thrusts. Okay, how was y'all V-Day?
You was doing hip thrusts to prepare for the late night thrust, or you was just doing hip thrusts? Like,
how was your V-Day, Larry? I was about to say Bud. It was about to be over. How was your V-Day, Brother Deacon? You had a good time? Did something different. We love that. 3 to 10 minute rounds. I have asthma. Mike? I know niggas ain't disrespect me. Not on my platform. No, they didn't. They ain't disrespect me and call my phone knowing I'm on the Mother Loving Live. They ain't do that.
They just said me and my bestie got ramen. She left the gift at T's house though. She did, but she came and got it.
Cousin.
She did come pick it up.
Cousin, we miss you. We miss you so much.
I ain't had no sex. Leading church voice. Damn. I mean, I didn't have sex either on Valentine's Day, but I was in my house. But let's talk about it, because why the fuck did NYCHA, and if you don't know, yes, now you know, I live in the projects. Why the fuck did NYCHA play and not give niggas hot water for the entire Valentine's weekend, from like Thursday, I think, Wednesday night, I think, to like Monday? Niggas didn't have no hot water. When I say not even warm, not lukewarm, not like tap, not room temp, nothing. The water was brick ass. Brick ass. Even if I wanted to go do something, I would have had to meet the nigga at his crib, take a shower over there first, and then get myself ready to do whatever. Because there was no hot water in my house. What the fuck? I was pissed off. I had to, word to me, I had to boil a kettle, like my teapot. I had to boil that shit and boil a pot of water, stop my tub, put the hot water in the tub, and then run some cold water. You feel me? Like, I'm not taking no cold shower. I don't know about y'all. I'm not that tough.
They said no babies, no ass washing. That's OD.
Facts. That shit was nasty work.
Well, without further ado, it is 8:16. We are going to commence this episode. Okay?
And
welcome, February 20. Excuse me, whoa.
19?
February 19th.
19.
Welcome. It is Provocative Perspectives of Madam. We have Brother Deacon and Toxic T.
Hey, y'all.
The dynamic trio. We are here to answer the $1 million question today. Mm-hmm. Why are men uninterested in relationships and marriage? If you don't know, my name is Brittany. But today, I go by Madam, Okay, we go by a few other names that we won't name, but we're gonna continue this episode. Come on in, share this with your friends, share this with somebody you think needs to hear this, share this with somebody that you think has an opinion on this. We here to talk about it. Without further ado, how y'all doing today?
I'm
doing
doing
good?
great.
You doing great?
Doing great. Feeling good.
Trying to get ready for my Friday.
Yes, as y'all know, every Wednesday is his brother Deacon's Friday.
Turn up.
So he's getting right. And without further ado, we're gonna tune into it. We see some of the comments. Yes, my dog is in the building. Saint Buttery, he said, got that pot of water. Listen,
Gotta boil that
bird
water.
bath.
Bird.
I'm trying to tell you. Hello, Alani. Hello. Big Sadie's in the building. Not the little
Hi,
bird.
Kenise. How you doing, girl?
Hello, Kinsey.
We about to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So-
Kenise, that's my boo. She cool. You like her.
We're going to start with the male opinion before we get to it.
Yeah, because I want to give my opinion last. I'm not gonna lie.
We all have 3 different opinions. I will tell y'all that.
And we haven't spoken about this prior to this. Like, I just want to hear this because I feel like I have an interesting take. But
So, Brother Deacon, why are men becoming uninterested in relationships and marriage? We can start with one if you have 2 different opinions for each.
I mean, okay.
The Brother Deacon is Brother Deacon.
So the thing is, the women are not the same.
mm.
Like I said a couple of weeks ago, women might think they need a certain type of person or one type of person, might get them, and then don't want them no more.
Mm-hmm.
This is as far as the relationships, but then also, I don't know, it's like, this is too broad for me. I feel like it could go into the man's preference, because the way I feel is like, the caliber of women is lowering.
I'm still my hands in that.
And no, that's what I said. That the reason why we're not interested because the females are not interested.
Mm-hmm. Say that. Yeah, say that again.
I said the reason why we're not interested in relationships is because the females are not
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. We can listen to that.
Great wisher, madam.
I will say that I feel like men are uninterested in relationships because the demographic of women are changing. Meaning
so
women are no longer being interested in staying home, cooking and cleaning. Women are no longer interested in just being the at-home woman. I feel like it's become a demographic of women wanting to work, women wanting to run a business, women wanting to do head of household things that men are not specifically used to, and they don't know how to maneuver in between.
Okay. I'll take that.
Now, can we get your answer?
Okay, so for me, I feel like, first, can I touch on what Brother Deacon said?
Okay.
I feel like the caliber of men has definitely decreased as well.
Mm.
These niggas is not niggering. Like, niggas is not doing the things that a man should do. In my opinion.
To like, they're not fixing stuff like they used to.
Niggas don't even have, there's not a toolbox in the house to be found.
I got a toolbox.
I have a toolbox. I have 2 toolboxes. Niggas don't have a toolbox, don't know what a wrench is, can't change a tire, can't put in the air conditioner, can't move a furniture, build a furniture, nothing. Niggas is not doing nothing. And let's not even talking about niggas not being providers, not being protectors. Like, niggas start learning how to fight, start picking up guns and shit like that. You feel me? Like, so the caliber of man has definitely decreased too. But that's not my response. I was just responding to what he said.
Okay.
And my response is, I feel like we definitely.
That more so responded to me.
She asked me why.
That more so responded to me. He more so responded to saying women are not interested. I more
But
so
the
said
first
the
thing he
caliber
said
of
was
women is
the
changing.
first thing he said was the caliber of woman.
Yeah, because she asked me about what do men feel. I can't tell you about how women feel because she didn't ask me that. I would have told you the same thing for women.
No, she was just
I'm just
her
saying,
opinion on what you said.
For it's cool if you feel like the caliber of women have decreased. That's a valid point.
Yes.
I'm just saying the caliber of men has also decreased.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I get that, but
That's
that wasn't even a question
that
for
was
you.
me. That was me.
I know. I'm just making a
she
comment
just
on what
okay.
you said.
Right.
For me, all right. Now, I feel like we live in the age of social media, and we live in the age of social media, and everybody wants not necessarily to go viral or to be famous, but they see somebody else that went viral or that got like some kind of clout from doing something, and then they want that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the new trendy thing for the past couple of years, maybe since COVID a little before, but that's really been popular, is the idea of polygamy and polygamous relationships. And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers now, they feel like they don't, like one woman can't satisfy them. So the idea of a traditional monogamous relationship is not in their purview. Like they want to be able to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to have the bitch that they really want to fuck with, and then have all the other bitches that they feel into, and have everything that they want, and have it be okay to do all of these things. Right. The thing that I think is the problem with that is, in order to have a successful polygamous relationship, in my opinion, for it to be like one man, multiple females, that man has to be a provider, and most of you niggas is broke. So you trying to do this, have multiple bitches, y'all can't meet the needs of one bitch. Right. So, you feel me? Like, I don't know. That's just my take opinion on why niggas is not trying to be in relationships. Traditional monogamous relationships. Right. I think they are trying to be in relationships. They're just trying to be in multiple at once.
Has polygamy crossed your mind since pandemic?
Crossed my mind?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not about. That's why I said it's preference, because if you get two girls with money, they might not need you to have money. They just might need you. Like I said, every girl demands certain things. So some girls might not demand your money, they might demand your time. So if you're not making as much money, then
you got the time.
Yeah, you got the time.
And you make up for it some way.
Some type of way, either way.
But it has crossed your mind.
Of course, because.
Do you feel like you could have two females at once? Like, do you feel like today you could juggle two females at once?
See, the problem is, of course, I think I could do that, but I'm being a single man. I talk to two different women. But now, when you're saying polygamy, as in like me living with two women,
right? Taking care.
I'm doing that.
You say you doing that?
I'm not living with two women.
Oh.
Why not? You don't like it?
Y'all could live together, and I have my own crib, or whatever one way it could go. And
but you need your own space.
Or just all of us three just can't live together.
So he can't do the polygamy as a truck.
So you interested in
it, do it
as a truck?
But I just.
But you don't want to live. You don't want to cohabitate.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now, as far as marriage goes, right? I feel like honestly, a lot of men that I talk to, just friends, family, people that I deal with, they do want to get married. Like, marriage is an ultimate goal. But it's always a caveat with them. You know what I mean? Like, well, when I finish this, or when I get here in my life, or when I turn this age, then maybe I'll
and when will that really be?
Right. And the thing that I always say to them in these conversations is like, it's always going to be something that
stops you from
you know what I mean? So like, once you reach whatever goal you saying that is stopping you from that, then you're going to want to do something else. Then it's going to be like, damn, do I wait for that, or do I just do it? So my thing is, just do whatever it is, you know what I mean? But you can't change no man's mind. I just feel like men, they do want to be married, and they want that like person to take care of them, that they have, that, you know what I mean? Like, men like to be babied. We all know this. Men like to be baby when they sick, when whatever.
Right.
I mean, they need to be nurtured and cared for, and they are a lot to deal with. So men do want that like wife homie feeling.
Correct.
But they also know what that comes with, I feel like. So they be like, oh, well, I don't really got the funds. I'm not really here. I don't got a car yet, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And it's always something. So I don't think marriage is out of the question for men. I think the relationship part is where it gets more tricky. I think more niggas would like to be married than would like to be in relationships.
But marriage is more of a commitment than a relationship.
And this we know.
But
I think if you did a poll and you asked, would you rather have a wife or have a girlfriend? Like be married or be in a relationship? Niggas would say they would rather be married.
What would you say? As the male in the room.
I wouldn't think I want to get married. But that's just because I think the basis of marriage changed.
Aha! What did you say to me earlier, Brother Deacon?
It's a partnership. It's a business.
And what was the other thing you said?
I don't know. I was just woke up. Yeah.
Brother Deacon said, I'm not marrying you because I love you.
That's tough.
He said, I'm not marrying you because I love you. Marriage is a partnership.
Marriage is a partnership, for sure.
So if you can't see yourself in a lifelong partnership with someone, or because you love them, don't mean you're going to marry them.
I don't think it's
you should marry them.
I would say it's more of a business now.
Yes.
Like
I would say that depends on the couple, though.
I mean, yeah, I feel you, but like you just said, once you start telling people, oh, wait till I do this, you're basically saying, wait till my business is straight.
But that all speaks on the type of person that it is, right?
Yeah,
because
then you're not marrying somebody because you love them. You're marrying them when they get to the level that they want to be at.
That's not no. So that's not true.
So
typically
if
in
I
these
love
situations,
you and I love you, no matter what level I'm at, why we can't get married?
And this is what I'm saying, right? Typically in situations that I'm talking about, the man be in a relationship that I'm talking to, and like a committed relationship, and the person that they're with, they could see themselves marrying, but they be like, well, I don't really want to do this until, okay, one example, I won't say the name. He said, yo, my credit is fucked up. I'm not gonna marry her and go into a marriage and have all of this debt.
Okay.
You feel me? Once I clear that shit, then I'll
space to
type shit like that.
So
that's the type
to
of
make y'all business better.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, to make y'all life better.
Hold on.
Which is y'all business now.
Let's get to this. Let's get to some comments. They said marriage has always been a business. That love shit is a novelty for real. Marriage has always been a business transaction. Marriage has changed in the eyes of a lot of people. And I just want y'all to speak from your perspective so we can see how it has changed. What is your perspective of a marriage? What do you expect?
My perspective of a marriage is two people that love you. I think, and that's another part of what I was saying about.
Just answer the basis first. What is your perspective of a marriage?
Two people that love each other.
Yes.
And that want to spend the rest of their life with each other, raise a family, go through the ups and downs, all of that stuff.
Correct.
That's what I think a marriage is.
Got it. What is your perspective of a marriage?
A marriage is the business of love.
I like the way you put that short and simple. My perspective of a marriage is commitment, loyalty, and longevity. And if we don't have those three, we're not going to last.
Okay.
So one of the comments said, I feel like social media has played a part in how marriage has changed. And that's what I was
about to get into. So that's what I was saying. That ties back into what I was saying about we live in the age of social media, right? Because everybody is saying, like, oh, marriage has changed to be a business. And in my head, I really think that's crazy. That's like because everybody that's in this chat right now, I feel like we all in the same age range. We all about at least 25 to 30 up, right? And
I would say 28 plus, for sure.
This girl right here, she's like 22.
Okay.
So you're gonna average it out, 25 plus, right? And I feel like the people that we personally know,
that was fire, big dog.
the people that we personally know in our lives, our aunties, our uncles, our grandmas, our grandpas, those people that we have seen have successful, happy marriages, whoever those people may be in your life. You feel me? Your aunt, your god sister, whoever it may be. We've seen these marriages as we've grown up. People coming up in families, big families, family reunions, shit like that. That's the type of marriages that I look to, that I aspire to have, right? But I feel like the relationships that y'all are talking about, like at our business transactions, are the ones that we see on social media. These are celebrity relationships that when they divorce, do they have a prenup? Oh, who's gonna get what? Are they getting alimony? Are they getting child support? How much of a bag are you getting? Bitches that's fucking with NBA players just to have a baby, to get a bag, to get this. You feel me? Like, those are business transactions. That is not love. That is not marriage.
That's not what you consider.
That's not what I consider marriage or love or relationship. Those are transactional. Those bitches are prostitutes. I mean, you doing shit like that, you just out here for the bag, strictly. But if you marrying somebody you actually love to have a long, successful marriage, then it shouldn't be those type of situations.
Let me touch on something that's said, and we gonna have to understand that, and we gonna have to all agree on that, because it has some truth to it in every aspect. I'm gonna read some of these comments. That was fire, big dog. The way you worded that was very simple, cut. Like, we understood it. Marriage definitely isn't for everybody, but I feel like people should do it for their own sake. But since money is involved, it's a business. We're going to get to that. We're going to elaborate on that as well. Together, yes, but happy, not necessarily. Here's what I want to get to. I don't think the business aspect of it has changed. I think it has become the focal point. Now, let's get to why that has become the focal point. Because let's be real, when you get money and money is involved, that is now the focal point. Because you now have to question, are you here for me or are you here for the money? And I feel like that's why it has become the focal point. I feel like in the old days when our grandparents was getting married, it was about love. It was about, I love you so much, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you so much that I want to share my life with you. Now it's like, I love you so much, but I don't know if you gonna do right in my absence. I don't know if you here for me or for the money. And I feel like social media has played a role in that, but we also have to take accountability as humans and understand what marriage is. And we have to take accountability as humans. When you grow, you have to learn more things. You have to understand that certain aspects of life you have to relearn, because it's now a new era. And not specifically saying that you need to listen to social media. You don't. Sometimes you need to just talk to the old big dog. I'm just saying. You feel me? Let me read some of these comments before you answer. It said, marrying for love is relatively a recent thing. I don't feel that. I feel like they married for love back in the day. It was deep. They have no money.
I feel like they married for family.
Okay, we gonna get to that. He feel like they married for family. We gonna get to that. That's part of my perspective on the social media tip. People consume and internalize experiences that are not their own, and we use that to fill our mistrust and biases. Agreed. Facts. Is our love and connection decided by a piece of paper? I loved you till death before we got married. Brother Deacon, what did you just say? You said you feel like in the past they've loved for who? For family.
No, they married for family.
They married for family. Let's be real. We know people that got married because they wanted to keep the kids together. We know people that got married because they wanted the family aspect. They're not doing that today because they now understand they don't have to. Mm-hmm. But we do know. Mm-hmm. There was people that married for the kids. We're going to stay together because the kids. They're young. We need them to grow up together.
I mean...
And I bet all of us can name more people that we know that got married.
So...
Say that again?
We probably all can name more people that got married than we know that got a divorce.
I can.
Because divorce was expensive.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's another reason why, like, people just like, they might stay in a marriage.
So let's talk about it, right? What you just said, people that get married for the kids. In my head, I'm thinking about successful marriages, right?
You're not thinking about the what ifs and hiccups.
No, right. So we recently just had a Galentine's on like the last weekend, right? And there was someone there, and she was saying how basically she's married, but she's only still married because she has 4 kids, and she doesn't want to break up their home. I don't consider that a successful relationship.
Yeah, you did.
I'm talking about relationships that you personally. I know we're talking on a podcast, but I'm talking about my real, honest perspective. I don't look at celebrity marriages and Instagram marriages and think, oh, that's what I want. That seems good. Or, oh, they got a divorce and she's getting X amount of dollars per month, and that's not what I look at for inspiration when it comes to a marriage. I look at my aunt and uncle that have been married since they were in college at 19, and they are still married, and they don't have any kids. And they are both very successful, happily married, have anything that you could ever want, they have. Right? I look at that marriage. I look at marriages of my peers. My best friend's twin brother got married 2 years ago. He or his spouse, they're not rich, they're not super wealthy, they're regular people.
Right.
These are from Harlem and Brooklyn. Regular people who found each other, who found love, and they feel like they belong together and that they wanted to be married.
Right.
These are the marriages that I look to. You feel me? Like people that I actually know. My cousin, whose marriage that I was in, she was with her high school sweetheart since high school. They have 3 kids together, 4 kids together. You feel me? These are the marriages that I look to. I don't look at motherfucking Kim and Kanye West. Like, you feel me? And shit like that. Like, that's...
Your examples are realistic examples.
Yes, that is crazy to me if you think that marriages, that people that actually want to... Like, you know how much it costs to get married? Like, if you actually have a wedding and do all of that, the whole production is expensive.
So, one thing I learned is people don't want a marriage, they want a wedding.
And this is... You know how expensive that shit is? Like, I'm not doing all of that.
People that go all of the dramatics, the ones that stay together forever.
For anybody. I'm not doing that more than one time if I don't have to. Like, for me, personally. So, I don't look at marriage as just something that's, like...
A piece of paper.
Yeah. Like, marriage and being in a... Like, that's something that's forever. Like, that's somebody that you love.
Let me ask you this.
First of all, let me just say this.
Okay.
I loved before, and I think I've been in love before. So I don't know what would make me want to marry somebody.
That's tough. Okay.
But do you think it was because of the time frame you loved, where you was not ready to love and commit to being married?
Because he already said he don't want to be married, so maybe that's just the thing.
Yeah, because I don't. From the people that I loved in the relationship that I've been in, I feel like that's love. So I don't know what would make me be like, I love this person, now I want to marry her.
And that's fine. And that's your perspective on marriage in general. My perspective is,
Big dog, you want to get married?
So my thing is, I'm not having kids with anybody if I'm not in a happy and positive, I don't know the right word that I'm looking for, but like a committed marriage. I'm not just having anybody's baby, because at the end of the day, let's just say we do get a divorce. The person that I marry is not going to be no fucking average Joe off the block. I'm going to make sure that he's well put together. He got this, he got that, he got assets, so that if and when
you want to get married,
my kid is still taken care of. You know what I mean? So it's certain things that I'm... And maybe, but it's also been somebody that I truly love. Because there's been plenty of motherfuckers that the business aspect was there, but I would never.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is you could love somebody and still not want to marry them.
Okay, so she said it the opposite way though. What if the business aspect is there, but you don't see a future with them? Like, you don't love them that much.
That's what I'm saying. It's way more. That's why I said it's the business of love, because it's not just the business, it's the love too, and all the other things that come with it.
Big Dog said, I flirt with the thought of it, honestly. The thought of marriage. He flirts with it. But are you committed to it? Do you feel like that's an end goal for you?
To me, it's just a paper. I know people that's in relationships that got better. That's better than people that's married. So it's like, what do we do?
Like, here's the thing, right? A lot of people say it's just a piece of paper until you're married, right? Mm. So let's say you with somebody for 20 years, but y'all never get married. Y'all never get married. But this is a person that knows you the best.
Chrissy.
Knows you the best in this world. Knows everything that you want, all of your desires, whatever the case may be. More than your family, more than your kids, more than anybody. This person knows you, but y'all not married. And you get into some kind of accident in the hospital, and they asking, what is his wishes? They not gonna be able to ask that person. Why? Because you don't have that piece of paper that you need. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. Call my sister.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
one of them,
the person that knows you the best, they don't have that answer. They can't give that answer because they are not next of kin. If they're your wife, automatically that question goes to them. Yo, what does he want? What does he need? Yeah, what is his wishes? You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I would leave that in the female hands, and I got 14.
You saying that now, but you're 30-something. Wait till you're 70-something, and God forbid you don't have your sisters no more.
Then we dying, nigga.
And then you just have the person that you're with, right? Now what? Now
then I die and she's alone.
Then you die, but what if that wasn't your wish? What if you wanted to stay on the respirator and she tell him and whoever
for me?
But I'm telling you, this is the point that I'm telling you why I think about marriage. It's more than just
yes,
it's a piece of paper. Yes, it's a piece of paper, but it signifies like this person trusted me with their life. You feel me? Like
people also write wills though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And some people don't.
But here's my thing: people trust more wills.
She's a beneficiary.
Okay, hold on. I work in the healthcare field, right? I'm not talking about necessarily just death. In an emergency situation, let's say, God forbid, it was me.
They call your mother.
They call whoever is your next of kin,
which is your mother first.
No,
and then sister.
No, it's not. If you're married,
for our aspects, if my mother's alive, it's mother first and then sister.
I'm talking about your family. I'm talking about from a hospital, from where I work at. Right. If somebody came into the hospital,
they're gonna look for the girlfriend or the wife.
On your chart, your spouse is the first person.
Wow.
We're calling the spouse before the emergency contact. We're calling your spouse.
I get that.
I got a healthcare.
What I'm telling you
and that's fine.
If you're not married, which would be me, that spouse is going to be empty. You're going to have to call my next emergency contact. It's probably going to be her.
Right.
And then it's not her.
But let's say you're not married because you don't want to be married.
No,
like
I just told you I'm not married.
I get that, but you don't want to be married, right? You just say you don't.
Keep saying, let's say you're not.
You already said you don't want to get married, but you are in a relationship with somebody. When this incident
occurs, don't make the decision.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But he understands that.
What makes you?
What makes you feel like she needs to be the one to make the decision?
In the situation that I said, if this is the person that's closest to you, that knows you the best, let's say you with this person for 20 years and you told them, yo, when I die, I don't want to have no funeral. I want to be cremated. I want to have a party. But your sister and your family thinking, yo, put him in a tub, get him a nice casket, put him in a cremate, a burial, all this other shit. And that's what they do. But those are not your wishes. Your girlfriend will be able to say that because she's not your fucking wife.
The reason why he can't answer this is because he's going to communicate with his sisters before he communicates
like my sisters already know what I want.
I get that, but you're talking about the now, and you're thinking about the now and the present. Your sisters are here.
No, you're talking about me being married, and I keep telling you it doesn't matter because
you're asking him a question, and he's answering it based on his life. And what he's telling you is he tells his mother and his sister before he tells his girlfriend. I get that.
I tell my sister and my cousins before I tell anybody anything as well. But we're talking about now, right?
Drama
Let's
is crazy.
say this is 30 years from now, and my sister, God forbid, is not here. My cousins are not here. People that I told my wishes to are not here. But the only person that I have is my boyfriend, who I never married, but he knows everything that I want. He can't go to the hospital and be like, yo, she want this and that.
Okay,
and what he's telling you is that if we're not here, he has made the arrangements to make sure that she's a proxy and she knows what needs to be done. That's what he's telling you based on his preferences. Not everyone understands that, but he can only answer you from his perspective. Okay. So he's more I'm gonna take care of my shit before shit gets shit.
Yeah,
and even if God forbid it is an accident, right? And she is the only one here, I'm sure that if God forbid I am not here and his mother's not here, as soon as that happens, he's making sure that he has a next proxy. because it has to go to somewhere. Like I don't know if you know about like insurance wise, but if a person, so if God forbid if my mother's a proxy and she's no longer here, that goes to me. If I'm no longer here, he has to now switch it to somebody. So there's certain people that don't understand that. There's certain people that don't live that life and know the knowledge, but he's telling you he knows the knowledge. This is what he would do.
But
however, I do 100% understand what you're saying, because marriage is really about making sure every part is taken care of within the situation. Mm-hmm. And in order to solidify that, you're saying the marriage is needed.
It's necessary.
It's needed.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's just like I'm saying. Then it comes to, for me, it's like, so then, like you said, the marriage is for the insurance in case something happens to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's more than love. That's why I said,
yes, it's more than love, but
that's why
it has to have love. Like, it's not.
I get it.
I feel like people in the comments are saying like marriage is a business, like it's a business arrangement.
No, they're not saying that.
No. They're actually agreeing with the fact that it has to be a love base first, and then yes, it is a business, but you have to see both sides of it. You can't go into a situation just because you love someone. You need to understand.
I never said that.
No, that's what he said.
That's what I said.
That was the first thing he said, and I was like, whoa. Like, it's not just because I love you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I've loved plenty of people. I wouldn't marry them motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It's certain characteristics that I need for the person that I'm going to marry. But I can love anybody.
Really? You love hard?
I do.
Okay.
But I can love anybody, you feel me, on a personal level. But
have love versus love.
Have love for and love. Like both.
Okay.
But
they said the hat is tough. Thank you. It's extra bacon. CO, we will tag them in the comments, okay? Shout out to the black owned businesses doing they think, wow, just completely open my shit. Hold on, y'all.
But marriage is something that is like that extra step. I gotta love you plus some bullshit. Like,
in my perspective, the business aspect is what's going to separate marriage from a long-term relationship. Ha-ha! Okay, this doesn't want to stay closed. Here's my thing. I can be in a relationship, but marriage, no matter what, we gotta be on the same page. Facts. If we not on the same page, I can't marry you.
Facts.
I feel like once you get to the marrying stage, you have compromised already.
Facts.
Like,
you don't compromise at the marrying stage. No. Because what are you doing? Like why are you just now figuring out what you need to compromise when you decide you want to propose?
But what is the thing?
You best.
Yeah. But what is the thing that makes you be like? Well, I can't. I mean, y'all probably can't answer this, but like, I want to know. Yeah, like if any man in the chat's married, I want to know like what is the thing that made you be like, yeah,
he left.
I'm gonna marry her.
He left. Junior was in the chat. I don't know specifically.
Yeah,
Junior, are you here?
It's not something I can ask y'all, but it's just
Junior, are you here? No, he's not here. Okay, Junior left. I can't answer that because I've never been married. But what I can say is,
I can kind of answer from the
perspective. Yeah, like I can answer from a female perspective. What makes a man want to marry you?
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to know. I know what y'all would think or per se, but for a guy, it's like if you love somebody, you're in a relationship, everything is fine. Like, what would make you be like, I'm gonna marry? Like you said, it's the next step. But what is that step?
Okay, so I guess I can't answer for the specific question that you're asking.
But no, just think like if you were in a relationship, like what do you think like that you've done for a nigga to be like, yeah, he wants to marry me?
So that's what I was about to get at. I'm giving the opposite perspective, right? Because one person that I was dealing with a long time ago proposed marriage, right? And everything was good. with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's like if he wasn't so much in the streets and um things weren't so uh up in the air with his lifestyle all
Right.
the time,
Mm-hmm.
I would have said yes.
What was it about him that made you want to say yes?
Everything else. He was a protector for sure. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A provider, um, like a friend. Like I could talk to him about everything. Like me and him is the same sign. So like I've never dealt with a person that understands my attitudes and mood swings the way that like we are the same person. Like dead ass. Like he's me in a male form. And I love that. And we are great together and we are like we're never bad.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Things never end bad. Things are always like that's my person. But it's just the fact that he does what he does, and I
Right.
can't put my all into that, knowing the risk that comes with the life that he lives.
Okay.
You know.
Let me read some of these comments before we answer that. They said, to answer what you said, stands out from other females you've dealt with. That's something that will make you want to marry them. I feel like the guy would need to know what he's looking for in the woman he wants to marry. I think most guys do it to make the woman happy because the proposal is in his hands. And if he knows what she wants, it's going to mean a lot. It's a token of his love. I agree with that. You should feel like this is the one you want to spend the rest of your life with, not just something temporary.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to what Madam says. Each person has to be on the same page, otherwise it wouldn't work out. So do you feel like you got a piece of the answer that you were asking?
I mean, I feel like I got answers, but it doesn't like.
It doesn't justify exactly.
I think I still have the episode. Married man.
Now, yeah, you probably would. Because a married man would be able to give you more of a critical answer regarding exactly what they feel and exactly what it means to them.
But if a nigga tell me some dumb shit like, oh, because she had my kids.
But then you have to understand that you have to be prepared for an answer like that. Because some people do it for the kids. You said this.
Just can't be together.
It's not that they can't.
Decision.
It's not that they can't. It's just that something has messed up the aura for them to be together forever. You would have to get multiple point of views. Yeah, I think
or
so too.
Some people
you have to get a point of view from a married man that's happily married with no kids. Then you have to get a point of view from a happily married man with kids. And then you have to get a point of view from that mixed point of view that you're speaking about. Like, oh, I did it for the kids. What you said you want to ask?
Because then he got some weird like
exactly. So how you ask your father?
He was like 10. Like
I was 10. You was 13.
What?
I was 10. You were 13. Because life happened. Life happened. You know life happened with them.
Okay, and for some people, they see how they was raised, and that's what they want to carry, or they want to break generational curses, right? I have a cousin who he brags about the fact that he wasn't born out of wedlock. Like, he wasn't born a bastard. He's very proud of the fact that when he was born, his parents was married for whatever reason, because they fucking divorced now.
They said 10 is crazy.
They divorced now.
Mm-hmm.
They said 10 is crazy. 10 is not crazy for my parents to have been married at, like, they got married at 10. I was born.
They got married when you were 10.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, but how is 10 crazy? Like, I feel like that's okay. I was the last kid. Let's do this. Let's make this a union. I am 32. Shout out to the 22 years married. I'm just saying. 10 is not crazy. You was 13, I was 10. It is what it
I
is.
wouldn't marry
Well, you was 12.
I wouldn't marry
All I'm saying
You would
is
have never
some
married.
people
Yo,
are real religious.
Oh no, he's stupid. Nigga said we thought they got married. No, they got married when I was 10. I was 10.
Some people are real religious, or they have religious families and spiritual families, and they don't believe in that having kids out of wedlock bullshit.
Right.
So they get married for the kids for that aspect. But for some people, it don't matter. So
I feel like at this day and age, people are more prone to breaking their religious beliefs than many years ago, because many years ago they'll pin you to the cross, they'll shame you for doing what you do, and now we walk in our shame and pride. Smile on our face. Yeah, I was fucking before I was married.
some of us still come from them religious ass.
God is gonna penalize me when I get
South
to the
Carolina
gates,
family,
but He gonna let me in. You want to know why? Because He made me in this way. He knew His child. He knew she was gonna be popping that, and she did. So I'm just saying, like, He made me in this way.
We on YouTube too. Don't worry.
Oh, this is definitely on YouTube. YouTube is here. Shout out to YouTube. Always present. Never breaking service. Okay,
right,
feel
the
me?
stream is always immaculate.
We're
immaculate.
here. Always here.
Can I have a lighter, brother?
God knows I'm a freak. Listen, God created all of us in our way.
Amen.
He created you to be Brother Deacon. He created you to be toxic teen. One day you're going to shake the toxicness. We don't know when, but hopefully it's on the podcast and we shake it off at the same time.
You want me to not be toxic?
Yeah, you got to get a new name.
Why?
It's a new season.
You ain't getting no new name, bitch.
I'm the mad mess.
Bye. Bye. Girl, I probably be toxic till I'm 90. Fuck you, mean.
Toxic till I'm 90.
Probably be toxic till I'm 90. I'm not gonna lie to you. My husband gonna be sick of me.
He's gonna beat her. Wait. We do not condone domestic violence.
We don't. But she know that's some bullshit. Because I will be whooping that motherfucking ass in that wheelchair. You saying me?
Wait, why would you automatically say he in a wheelchair?
Because I immediately was in that I'm gonna push his ass in the pool, bitch. Are you crazy? Beating me? You got the wrong one. I beat. Listen.
At this time, we are going to open up the
He
floor.
said, you pussy whip? Pussy whip? I'll whip pussy.
Yep.
That's how I... Who gonna get their ass beat?
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
At this time, we open up the floor for questions. Do you got a question for Brother Deacon? Do you have a question for Madam Mess? Do you have a question for Toxic Tea? Let us know. Come on in, share this with your friends. This is time for you to get all your questions out. All the tea need to be spilled. We are here. We are open. We are ready for you. Any questions, guys, based on tonight's episode? Come on in. Share this with your friends. Come on in. Share this with your friends. YouTube, we love you.
While we're in this, one last perspective on the topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think niggas is not trying to be in relationships. Niggas be in relationships.
They just be in other relationships with mad other people.
Right. Niggas just be cheating. But niggas be having bitches. And bitches be having niggas. But niggas just be cheating. And bitches be cheating too.
They said, do you have a marriage deadline? Do you have a marriage? Well,
actually, I do, but that's between me and my best friend, Devin. But I'll tell y'all. No, actually, I won't.
Yes, you will. What is your marriage deadline? I don't have a marriage deadline. We could date for 10 years and then I'll figure out if I would like you for real.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking about. Like,
I think that's what they're talking about.
If that, I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have a marriage deadline?
Not in that perspective.
So, like, you would date somebody for like 8 years and then you wouldn't care?
8 years is crazy.
Okay, so you do have a marriage deadline.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. But 8 years is crazy. But the thing that I was thinking about was, so me and my best friend, we was like, yo, if neither one of us is married by 45, we're getting married for the business. Me and Devin.
Y'all gonna marry each other?
Yeah. If neither of us is married by 45, we're gonna get married.
And this is why people do not take that shit seriously.
And that's
because why the fuck are you marrying your friend?
To the question of your podcast.
For the business.
Yeah, that topped it off. She just topped it off. I don't got nothing else to say. Don't ask me no questions.
What
I have
you
nothing to
mean?
say.
What's wrong with that?
It's not for love.
It's not for love at that point. Bitch, I'm 45 from a fucking old bag of bones, bitch. Nobody
But
want me.
Is that serious that you need to get
Yeah,
married?
like, I'm confused. Why do you need to marry your friend?
Because at that point, I'm 45. If, like I said, I'm not having nobody's kids if I'm not married. 45, that's the latest a bitch having kids. So at 45, we have to adopt some, do something.
They said they'd rather not get married though.
Then don't get married. That's you. I'm talking about me, bitch. Me and my best friend, we locked in, bitch, for life. We for life around this bitch. And this pack was made since high school. Fuck you mean? Yes. Yeah. Real life. Best friend.
I wish China would ask me that.
So y'all just
I will
seen,
punch her in her
y'all
throat.
just seen the future and these niggas wasn't gonna be shit.
Pretty much.
Well, you got a lot of time.
I need to marry you for love
Yeah,
and
I'm 30.
mutual
I
stability.
know.
So you got 13 more years. We gonna check back in, y'all.
Ooh,
You.
I'm 30.
Yeah, you got 15 more years.
She said 13.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You forgot yours and my
She
age.
took it on
I'm thinking her. Because I be thinking she my age. Yeah, I know. But, okay. So nobody got our questions. We are going to end this episode because she played. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm not marrying my best friend. China, if you're in this chat, China, if you see this video, I'm not marrying you. Good
That's
night.
fine. That's you and your bestie. I'm talking about me and my bestie. Dev, I love you, babe. He already know. We locked in like that. And he gonna do him. And I'm gonna do me. But we gonna be married on paper. For sure. For that paper.
She's insane.
Yeah. You know why? Because I got that bag and he got that bag and we already knew it. Kids gonna be straight.
But what y'all gotta get married for? Oh, because y'all gonna start a family.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta share the wealth.
Good night, YouTube.
If I don't
See
have
you
my own
again.
kids, I'm definitely gonna die.